It's the day after Katrina, and John and my mother and I have taken refuge in my hometown of Clinton. This is the little house my mother was born in, and we moved here from Pocahontas for me to finish my junior and senior year.
Are you getting Johnny's house?
Mm-hmm.
This was my friend Johnny Upton's house. His dad owned the drugstore in Clinton. On the other side of our house was our cousin Julietta's house. Her husband owned the mill. This was where Phyllis used to live. She lived next door to the Langstons, my mother's in-laws. This is Susan's house. She and Phyllis and I were best friends. Susan lived on the other side of Dr. Allen's first office. This is Dr. Ireland's new office. He even did home visits.
Remember the other one?
These bricks were put down by the slaves. Original bricks. This was our old hangout. I think we used to go and dance down there. This was Dr. Epps' drugstore. We used to hang out here a lot too. I really love the old architecture. I think the pineapple finials represent friendship. What used to be the drugstore. This was our old beauty parlor where I used to go to get beautified. This is the old Dr. Wood house. Is the Clinton Police Department where Beth Spiro's house used to be, on this very corner. Yeah, hilltop.
It's up here, yeah, almost haven't seen that.
Yes, the hilltop there.
Yeah.
More than 50.
This is Lucy Archer's house. She and her two sisters live there. This was my favorite room right here. This little Florida room. Let's get a picture of it. Little garage apartment rooms that Lucy used to rent out. Got a cat in the window right now. Did you see the cat? This is the entrance to Mississippi College where I got my undergraduate degree. Can you see the clock behind the trees? This is where I went to elementary and junior high school. And across the street is where my great aunt Laurie Eager lived, which is now called the Cedars. This is the house that Laurie and my granddaddy grew up in. And as a child, I used to spend many hours on the porch with Laurie playing canasta. We have one more clock.
Is that for your mom?
This was Aunt Belle's house. I remember sometimes on my way to school, my granddaddy having to stop and get some kind of a charcoal pill for my car sickness. This downstairs apartment is where Steve and I used to live when I was pregnant with Deidre. This is Steve Gunn's house. He and I and Susan and Joanne Herbst, I guess you could say, were early activists.
Says you can't go home. Who says you can't go back? Been all around the world, and as a matter of fact, there's only one place left I wanna go. Who says you can't go home?